Alright, we started.
Stream?
Yep.
Hasn't popped up yet.
Let me know when it pops up.
And then Max is gonna do his little thing.
No, Orphan said he's doing it.
Oh, well.
Well, I would fucking do it now, because, we're live, boys.
Alright, welcome here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to the CCL R6 League on PlayStation 4. I am the Spiffiest Orphan. I'm here with my partner, Specs, and a nice guy, 1J.
What up, what up, what up?
Yo.
Bringing you guys tonight, we're bringing the team KriM versus the team Fractured. See if these guys are ready to go.
Oh, we all have to ready up, don't
No,
So is
he has
everybody-
to start the stream. That's what he needs to do.
The stream's already started.
How?
What do you mean, how?
Definitely a brown moment, because it's definitely not popping up for me.
Well, my guys I have casting with me, they literally told me it's already started, so I'm going off of
Okay.
what they said, so it should be started.
Oh yeah, it's
okay,
up,
now
it's up.
Yeah, okay.
It's up.
Alright. Make
Wait,
sure you
wait,
start
wait.
recording, like, right now, too. Alright, everyone needs to ready up, and, we can get it started.
Let's go, boys. Good luck.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna get this match started on way. Bringing you guys tonight, we're gonna have a match on Coastline. And let's see who the first pick and ban's gonna be for the attacking team. Or the defending team, I should say, I'm sorry. And the first band is going to go as a Ying, the defending team.
Makes sense there. Ying's got some good utility, especially on this map here. In the kitchen there, they can go above in the VIP and send the Yings down, or in service entrance there and get a line of sight there, smoke off, and get ready for the plant. So that's definitely going to be a big ban there for the defensive side.
And the next one's going to be a Blitz. That's really surprising to me. I would have chose the Montang, but... Now, I would assume that a mirror would be the first one to be banned.
Let's find out here.
Yep. And actually, no, it's going to be the Legion.
Interesting pick there.
And the final pick, I would be surprised if it's not a mirror. It might be an Echo, actually. Echo or Mira, I'm assuming. And it is a Mira. Alright. So, nothing really out of the ordinary coming from the attacking team. They did have an Ash to start with, but changed to changed to Twitch. Might change that in a 6-pick. And actually, Lynxie is going to do a 6-pick onto the smoke. And yes, 2Pro for you does do a 6-pick off the Twitch to an Ash. And it looks like it's going to be a Penthouse Theater hold for the first round.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And
Attackers have located a bomb.
smoke's going to be sitting here, opening up the bottom wall and in the shower. Usually a normal strat. Watch from VIP.
interested to see how this defense here is gonna play out here. Like, seeing we got with some pretty normal operators here for this fight. The Echo is gonna be controlling, making sure that he can deny the plant as much as possible. We're gonna see a Rook here, a Jaeger, smoking a Bandit. The Bandit should bandit off those big walls there in the master bedroom to try to deny the plant there, or deny the breaching of the wall, excuse me, there by Thermite. They do actually have a Thatcher, so that's gonna be good. They have a Buck as well. They can go below and try to get those bandits down if the Thatcher is unable to. Also can try to get a line of sight there on anybody playing on site on the connector in between the two bombs. See if we can get any cheeky picks or just some lines of sight to try to throw off the defenders on this one.
Jaeger's gonna be spotted here by Hookah. He might be looking to do a run out.
It's pipe, 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 it's pipe. Facts.
Right now, you got them on the balcony trying to push into VIP. Thatcher and Thermite. Ash is repelled up as well. It looks like they got a Buck with them.
Turn off text to speech. It's an unmade app.
Blackbeard's going to be playing on the regular wall. Looks like they're making a push into VIP right now. And Thermite is going to be getting the wall, as you can see right here.
Sooner the Blackbeard gets control of main window, the next round to get started.
Come on, cast more.
Alright.
Hiya.
Some technical difficulties there from Nice Guys. He sounds like he's logging out. We also have some people in chat saying text to speech is turned on. We are looking to getting that turned off here after the next round, see if we can sort that out there.
Yeah. I'm very sorry about that, guys, but looks like they're going to be trying to make a push in here, but they got holding a couple long angles. Let's see if they can make a push, and Thatcher's actually going to push into sight, and he's going to start to plant. Looks like Smoke maybe throwing a Talk to Babe, and one Echo did come out. The Talk to Babe didn't go off. Oh, there goes the Echo, stopping the plant for here for a moment. Jaeger's gonna come in and get a two-piece.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
He's unaware of the Buck that's still in VIP. And he's gonna get taken out by the Blackbeard, repelled up on the window.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
And Echo's gonna take out the Ash, it looks like. And they're going for another plant. Oh, no, baiting the plant. And the diffuser goes down as Buck is on the floor.
15 seconds remaining.
Blackbeard is in. Let's see if he's gonna go. He's got 10 seconds to do something.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
He's going for the plant.
5 seconds
Can Echo
left.
get the denial off? And it looks like it. Oh, nope. Yep, first round goes to
Operators,
defenders.
you have run out of time.
You see they did a good job there of just denying that plant there from the Echo.
KriM.
Alright, the text to speech is now off. I'm sorry about that. Please forgive me, this is my
Attackers
first
need to
time
locate
casting.
and defuse bombs.
Okay, looks like they're gonna go for a kitchen hold this time. Got a Smoke, Bandit, Jaeger,
Attackers
Maestro,
have
and a
located
Doc. The attacking team will bring a Glass. This may be a push from service entrance. Bringing the Glass and the Capital for Smokes. Looks like they brought the IQ for the Echo, but there's no Echo being played right now. Smoke will... I thought he'd be doing a rotation hole. Turns out he won't be. gonna be
5
doing
seconds
rotation
to
hole
go.
right there.
Now, a good thing to note here is that they did pick Glaz and Capital here for the site. They predicted they would be going down to kitchen. Capital is going to have those 2 smoke arrows along with the Glaz has in his own smoke as well. If he's not running a Claymore, it's going to be a good way to smoke off that service center and try to get their plant. They do have a Maestro, it looks like, set up, so they may be able to see that plant come in. It's just going to be a matter of if they're actually going to be able to capitalize on it. So we're interested to see how this one's going to go, but it looks like we got a couple seconds here, and then the action should get started. So let's see how this one plays out.
Alright, well they already got, the service door is open. Looks like they're going to be droning in right now. The Glaz is going to be droning in. That's Roman right there, trying to drone in for his teammate.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Bandit playing way off site, near front entrance. He's going to get droned out. Doc as well, playing Sunrise Bar, it looks like. Yep, anticipating the thermite. No challenge yet. Gonna keep on holding that angle, hopefully get someone.
Attacker dropped the diffuser.
Looks like Smoke's gonna get the first kill. And diffuser's down inside service. Bandit challenging the Glaz, which is a very risky play here. Glaz with that thermal scope can look in and see his body heat going off. And Maestro going to get a kill. Diffuser still down. They got a minute 15 to try and figure out what they're going to do here. Ash is going to rotate around, and the Maestro is going to go down to Glaz. Glaz is going to pop a smoke.
Attackers
Grab
recovered
the
the bomb
diffuser. But will not go for plant right now. That bandit is still lurking behind that wall. Smoke nearby, and looks like Glaz is... Oh, he's going to fake a plant. Fade out the Toxic Babe, and there's the... Oh, just barely missing the shots. You did see someone behind the bomb there. Looks like a bandit. Looks like Thermite might be trying to make a push here in the kitchen. Yep, looks like the attackers are switching their...
Attackers have
fence
dropped
here.
the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
And the trade's gonna
15
come out.
seconds left.
15 seconds, and Thermite's gonna take down the bandit.
10 seconds
Smoke
left.
rotating towards window. He knows both the attackers are out there. And Ash will take down one in
5
bathroom.
seconds to go.
Smoke. And the winners will be the attacking team. So,
Great job right there by KriM, getting their first round win. Great job by premeditating the site there. They brought all the necessary utility. The smoke did a great job of counter smoking the Glaz. They got to drop the diffuser inside. The Glaz picked it up, and KriM still finds a way to come out on top.
it looks
Just
like it's
winning
going
the
to be
gunfights.
another kitchen service hole. They're bringing the buck this time. I'm thinking they're going to come in through VIP, try to get some vertical play in here. Brought also the sledge. So there's more soft destruction along with the Zofia.
Looks like KriM's going for a heavy top-down push.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
They brought the castle this time to try and castle off the wall. The window,
Located by attackers.
Other than that, it looks like pretty much the same setup they had last round. Oh, and they did bring the Echo this time, which is unfortunate for the attacking team, which would be fractured, that they did not bring the IQ.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Interesting to see here if Fracture can put more pressure on the service door and try to get in and get that plant off. We're going to see KriM is actually going to have the echo this round, so it's going to make it a little bit more difficult there, especially since they did not bring an IQ here or really anything to destroy that echo other than their guns themselves with no Thatcher, Twitch, or IQ. It's going to be difficult to get the plant off unless they do take that echo down. Echo now having 2 drones. So we'll see if they'll be able to get in there and allow some more pressure in there. They looks like they've been waiting really to the latter half of the rounds to really make an aggressive push, so we'll see if they can get something going here earlier on in the round.
Thermite and Zofia are looking to make a push here through Sunrise Bar, it looks like. Zofia is going to be droning out there for I'm Poppy.
Which is a good adjustment because last round they only tried to push the kitchen window and service door. So, easier way to take kitchen is to push through the bars.
Yep, looks like there's
especially the more directions they push through there, it spreads the defenders out and they have to
put
some more attention. Oh, that's a good pick there on the dock there, especially with that ACOG. It's going to be a long line of sight there for that dock, so it's good that they took that out there.
Castle playing a risky spot right here, I feel. Zinsky may get picked off by one of those attackers looking in from Sunrise. The Jaeger looks like it's going for a flank right now, and it does. Prideful does get the sledge kill, putting the attackers down a man. Now 4v4. And the Jaeger's going to rotate off. As I'm Poppy's going to sit here. Try to maybe get the Jaeger, but the Jaeger did rotate off. And the attacking team's stalling out right now. They need to think of a plan here to do. Got a minute left. Jaeger playing.
The longer those attackers wait to make a play, it's going to be harder for them to get that plant down, as they know that time's going to be dwindling down, and they're going to have to push in kind of blind without actually having the time to drone in and see where the defenders are. So we'd really like to see an adjustment by them as to making a play earlier on in the round.
Zofia is going to be playing in VIP. Does just cause a little bit of destruction above, probably just to distract defenders.
As time begins to tick, there's no smoke on the clock, so push is going to be a lot easier for the attack. Defense just has to hunker down and do their best to win their gunfights here.
15 seconds. The attacking team's going to have to make a push here. Castle's going to get one. Jaeger's going to trade him. Jaeger low health.
5 seconds left.
Buck's going to get killed by Maestro, and Prideful with the final kill. Defenders win round 3.
Great job by the defense right there. The attack seemed to stall out. They took control of bars. They didn't really have a lot of top-down pressure, as I assumed at the beginning of the round, which might have been a little crucial. If they had some top-down pressure in kitchen, they spread out the defenders a lot more. If that push in the kitchen with the final 15 seconds is a lot easier.
Yeah, one thing we are seeing from Fractured is they're not pushing in the side until about 10 seconds. I believe that gunfight there between the Jaeger and the Castle went down with about 10 seconds left on the clock, so they're just not leaving themselves a lot of time to get in and actually make a coordinated push in the final closing seconds of the round to make sure they can get a good safe plan on and get out of there and protect the diffuser. So again, they really got to make sure that they're pushing earlier on in the round, droning for their teammates, making sure they can get the frags necessary to get the defensive site cleared out so they can get a safer and easier plan off.
Looks like it's going to be a hookah. Hookah hold here.
One thing to note is that they did pick Monty, Fracture did. They got the Monte in there, so we're interested to see how they're going to push, if they're going to use him on the hookah door and try to use him kind of as like a protective shield to try to get some cheeky picks off beside the shield. So I'm interested to see where exactly he's going to push. They are going to have the Thatcher, the Buck, the IQ, and the Thermite, so not going to have a lot of smokes to try to make anything happen, but we'll see if this Thatcher here can maybe get the Echo Drone or some Valcams there to deny it and see if they can get a plan off with that Monty. So We'll see how this one pans out. We got some C4 there from Valkyrie, and maybe a mute. I wasn't sure. I wasn't able to see that. So that is two things that they can counter the Monty with. So let's see how this one pans out.
And they also brought a smoke this round, which can definitely make a difference.
Monty making an aggressive push by himself right now, just going right for hookah.
Bomb located by attackers.
Taking out one echo drone. Knows there's a defender sitting behind the bar right there.
Drone is live.
Prideful playing way offside. He's gonna go for a run out. See if he finds anybody. Does not find someone. Does expose his position for a few seconds. Gonna cause the IQ. IQ knows. And they're gonna go for a plant here. Thermite's putting the plant down, and there's no denial whatsoever. No yokai, no smoke. And the defuse is planted. Iron Phoenix with the kill. Prideful does trade him. But Poppy back on demo. Nope, Prideful's gonna go down.
KriM's doing a great job of stopping this retake here.
Attackers win round 4.
Now you gotta wonder with that Montaigne pick, we did see Blitz was banned earlier on in the game, so you gotta wonder if maybe that Montaigne picks a Blitz if he's not banned here. Blitz did a very good job of actually staying alive and just getting some intel for his team to be able to get in there and attack the site and get the diffuser down. But again, I wonder if he would have been a little bit more aggressive with Blitz and trying to actually frag. As you see, he pushed up to the hookah door very early on in the round to just apply pressure on the defenders and make them squirm and see if their teammates can pick up some angles there.
Alright, the defense will go back for a penthouse theater hold. See if there's going to be any 6-picks coming out. And yes, Roman is going to 6-pick the sledge onto the Thatcher. More than likely get that VIP wall for Thermite. And no 6-picks for the defense.
KriM in the first round, they attacked Penthouse. They ran a Blackbeard on the main window. Interesting to see how they're going to push this time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I'm curious to see if they're going to have that long angle again, holding from theater into VIP.
It's a very common angle, especially there with an Echo or a Doc or a Rook, somebody with an ACOG there to get a very good pixel peek onto that VIP window. VIP is a crucial room in attacking the site here, as you're going to get that main wall there by the master bedroom and plant either in the left or the right corner. It's a very safe corner to plant in, even if they have a smoke or an Echo. They're going to have to expose themselves around that corner to actually be able to deny the plant, even if it is for just a few seconds, so that allows for an attacker to be either in the guitar hall or on bathroom or have a Blackbeard, which in this case they don't. But them exposing themselves for that few seconds makes a viable option there to get a good trade-off there. So we'll see how they're going to hold this VIP wall here and pushing that. See, we got this Bandit, the Rook, or Doc, excuse me, Jaeger, Maestro, and ACOG. So they're going to have 3 ACOGs here. So interesting to see if they're going to play these long angles. Echo's probably going to be shielded up somewhere, just trying to protect his drone. They are going to have an IQ this round as well as a Thatcher. So again, some more utility there to try to deny that Echo. But we'll see if these defenders here are going to be able to hold off this attack from Fractured.
Bomb located by attackers.
Once again, you're going to have a Jaeger playing off-site Prideful, looking for the long roam. Trying to see if maybe you catch someone off guard from Aquarium, rotating through hookah. Looks like Thatcher's going to make a push here into VIP. Aware of that long angle, he does see someone's head. He sees the head to the Echo. Does not land a shot though. Waiting for him to peek again. The Echo wisely lays off and does not peek. Doc holding an angle. Probably looking for the window. There is one repelled on window. Is the IQ? I'm pretty sure. Yes, it was the IQ on the window. Thermite in VIP right now. Thatcher is going to push with him, and he's going to get the wall. Ash also pushing back P, and Bandit with the kill. First frag of the round. Taking out the
First pick there is always going to be crucial. Sorry to cut you off there. The first pick is always crucial here. It kind of sets the tone for the round, especially depending on the operator that is fragged out here. As you see, Bandit is going to be taking out the IQ, so that's going to be one less thing to try and stop that Echo drone. I'd like to see Buck maybe rotate below VIP and try to put more pressure on that wall by the master bedroom just to kind of deny those plans even more. We're going to see Ash going to be trading off the kill here on Bandit, so that's going to be a good trade. So we'll see. We got about 45 seconds here left in the round. We'll see if the attackers can make a good push here and get that bomb down.
Well, the bomb has already been put down, and Thatcher is down as well as no. Doc did dock himself back up, but these defenders need to take a retake here as I'm Poppy does take out the Doc finally. And Jaeger looks like and no, Ash will actually get the trade onto, but Maestro is there to pick up Ash. Buck down. We'll take the one-on-one engagement, and we'll get it. And we'll get the defuse. Oh, will not. Attackers won the round. Very close, very good try.
Great game here on Coastline. A 3-2 split going back and forth between Team Fractured and Team KriM. Doing a very good job here of keeping this entertaining for the viewers that are watching here. Good back and forth action. I'm curious to see how this next round is actually going to pan out here. A lot of action here towards the later ends of the rounds, which is always good. Would like to see, again, maybe some action a little bit earlier on in the rounds, maybe some roamers making some flanks, or just some better droning us, clearing out those roaming operators to make their job a little bit easier here from Team Fractured here on the attack. We're going to see a 3-2 split here, so we'll see if the defenders here can even this game back up going into the next half after this round.
If I'm Fractured here, I'm trying to tie up the game here, going to the split 3-3. Ready to get on attack. Coming back 3-3 or taking the lead from 3-3 is a lot easier than coming back from 4-2. So, interested to see how Fractured reacts and overcomes.
Well, it looks like the defense is going to go for another penthouse theater hold. Same lineup they brought last time. Maestro, Cast. Oh, no, they traded off the Dock for a castle this time.
Attackers have located a bomb.
The key to this round, the Buck has to apply vertical pressure, or pressure from underneath, to say, and theater, because he's allowing them to sit, the Echo and the Maestro to sit in theater, which is a problem. That's where the Echo and the Maestro plays. The longer the Echo stays alive, the chances are slimmed by the plant going down.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Looks like Bandit's going to be going for another spawn peek there, front door, or at least trying to mess with the attackers' heads a little bit.
We're actually not going to see a Blackbird here on the attacking side, which could be crucial here as they can put some major pressure onto that window and catch off rotations going into Guitar Hall back into the site. So we're curious to see if they can use some extra fragging power from IQ, and even they got Ash as well, so we'll see if Ash can make some good entry plays here.
IQ is at front door right now. She's trying to find Bandit. Sorry there, I didn't mean to cut you off. Nice guy.
It's okay. The trick to this round, someone has to stay on main window, cut off the rotate from theater. Somebody cuts off that rotate, they can get the plant down on VIP, they push VIP every round. So, looking for another successful push as they barely got away with the round win.
Bandit here in bathrooms, he might challenge the IQ here at front door. And Prideful with the first kill in the round. Onto the Thatcher, which is quite unfortunate for the attacking team. It's going to be much more difficult to get that wall open.
Here's the opportunity for the IQ to get the bandits off the wall, make a push happen in the VIP.
You got 2 repelled, and 1 more Buck on the... Three on balcony right now, and IQ will get the bandit, and the Buck will also trade off the Jaeger. Everybody knows there's 1 more in here. Castle taking damage and is down and out. Alright, last 2 are in theater right now, holding long angles. I'm curious to see what the attacking team's going to do since, you know, the Thatcher is down. Oh, it looks like they don't have one bandit in the middle. Looks like they
Perfect
will.
opportunity for that EQ to hold the rotate from theater. The Maestro and the Echo are both playing there.
Yes, it looks like they did drone him out. Did see the Echo. The attackers do have an idea, and looks like IQ is going to make for a push here. Nope, she's going to just sit in the corner. And the plane is going down by the thermite. And IQ does get the Maestro, so it's all up to the Echo for the retake. Looks like Buck's gonna come behind, and Buck will get the final kill of the round. Attackers win break.
It's always going to be tough there for Echo to clutch that
Great job
situation
by
as he has a
KriM.
3 armor.
They're tightening up their attacks. Looks like
Alright, we're gonna be switching rounds here, and looks like the first hold is going to be Penthouse Theater. Interesting to note that, oh no, actually they are going to 6-pick off the Frost and bring in the Echo. Bring the IQ and the Thatcher, both anticipating that there is going to be an Echo along with some type of charge on that wall, and there is going to be a bandit.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So if you're Fractured here, you're probably feeling pretty good here as you're up 2 rounds here. Only gonna need 2 more to secure the victory over KriM. We're interested to see how they're going to set the tone for their defensive stand here. We're going to see a pretty standard defense here on this penthouse. They're going to have the Echo to deny plants, as well as an Ella is going to be roaming, which actually is indeed an interesting pick. We haven't seen Ella yet in this game. They're going to have a Jaeger and a Bandit as well. So looks like they do have some heavy roaming operators. So I'm curious to see who they're actually going to have anchoring on the site. Echo more than likely is going to be on the site, and Doc maybe as well. So we're going to see how the roam presence is going to be for this Fractured defense here, again with the 3 roaming operators in Bandit, Ella, and Jaeger. So we'll see if they can get some good picks, or if they're actually going to get picked off early and put their team at the man disadvantage going into the round.
Lynxie here looks like, nope, going to be going up to the ceiling here, to the roof. Bandit going to be playing inside of VIP there with Doc. So far, nothing yet from the attackers. Thermite does seem repelled. The Jaeger may be able to get a free kill here.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And it's actually the Doc with the first kill onto the IQ.
It's going to be a big kill there as the IQ is going to be taken out here. Not able to spot those Echo drones for his teammates. So we're going to see if they can do a good job at getting those Echoes out of the way so they can get a good plan off here.
And I was going to comment on how Ella was able to win that gunfight against Sophia, but Ash was there quickly to clean her up there in VIP or in hookah. Attackers have a minute and a half left. Still waiting to make their push into the site. Thermite is droning out, making sure the VIP is clear, and does spot the Bandit. And Bandit will get the kill onto Thatcher. Wallbang's coming in from Ash. She doesn't land very many. Bandit's gonna challenge her, and Bandit's gonna down the Ash, but get killed by Thermite in the hallway. Leaving Ash down. Thermite's gotta rotate through and pick her up, knowing there's still 2 defenders left. And does not get the kill. Round 7 going to Fracture.
One thing I would like to see from KriM here is I'd like to see more pressure on the defenders. We're seeing a lot of gunfights being taken one-on-one here. We did see the trade from Ella killing the player there, and Hookah was quickly traded off by the Ash. We'd like to see more of that later on in the round, just get some more crossfire and some more pressure so that way they can at least trade their kills instead of pushing in there one by one and going down.
And they're actually going to six-pick off to the Tachanka to get a Jaeger, and also six-pick for the Jackal on attack.
Disappointing there. Would have loved to seen some Tachanka play here from Mr. Roman.
Bring out the Lord and Savior for us. Looks like the defending team's going to go for a kitchen hold.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
KriM is currently down 5-2. Fractured looks to be more effective in their droning. They're communicating well. What do you think of the key to get them a victory here, being down 3 rounds?
10 seconds left.
I would say just probably working as a team, droning more efficiently. Like Smek said, you know, the one-on-one gunfights, they need to be taking more as a team, get some crossfire in there. Could possibly get some more key kills.
They got to make sure here that they maintain composure and not freak out as they are down 3 rounds. This is going to be a big swing round here, as if the defenders here in Fractured get this round win. That's going to put them 1 round away. So we're interested to see if we can get these attackers some rounds on the board here and start making this game into a very good game and bringing back the comeback.
Den Unlimited just barely missing the headshot there on the Jaeger in the kitchen, or in service room.
Attackers have located a bomb.
That was great trigger dip, something by notable. Not shooting the Prisma.
Prideful is going to get the first frag on the round to the Jaeger. Alibi's going to give away her position here for a minute. Doc playing on blue stairs. Knows someone's in blue bar. Going to land a couple shots. Jackal's about 75 health. Looks like the Jackal rotated off. Yep. And Alibi is actually going to go down through the glass in the drone hole. Going to get this wall open here. Try and make a push into service.
Stay sharp.
This is exactly what you want to see if you are KriM here. Just getting some kills, making sure your confidence is staying up as you are able to win some of these gunfights here. You know, it's going to be good for them. Again, like I said, their confidence in going into these next few rounds and to trying to bring in this comeback.
Attackers are active.
It's going to be a very tough task here for the Doc, though, as it is a 1v4 situation.
KriM still looks destined to win this round. Their first attack round needs to go in their favor. Their second attack round needs to go in their favor.
Doc making a rotation, does not see the player. Oh, dodges a few shots. Takes damage from the Claymore, but doesn't die, and that is the round for the attackers. KriM coming out with a win.
So if you're KriM, you're feeling pretty good about that round win. If you're Fractured, you just got to make sure that you don't lose composure. Just realize, hey, you know, it's only 1 round. We're, you know, a couple rounds away from winning this. So, you know, we'll see how Fractured responds after this win here from the attackers in KriM.
Fractured only needs 2 more rounds. Someone on their team's got to realize that it just takes 2 more rounds. They got to stay up, keep the man count. They're doing well. They seem to be communicating well. That used to be their first round where they lost, man count being down 5-1.
Looks like Fracture's going to go for another kitchen service hold here. Let's see if they have better results than they did the last round. They're actually going to 6-pick off the Vigil for a mute. It's interesting.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Curious to see how they're going to use this mute here, as if they're going to use it to just try to maybe deny some droning and try and deny intel, or if they're going to try to, you know, just try to delay the utility here from the attackers here. They do have a thermite and a thatcher, so those are pretty standard operators that you are going to see here on most attacks. Now, I wonder how this jackal is going to come into play here. If they're really going to use this jackal to try to clear out some roamers, or even some of the guys that are on site that should kind of make them panic, get them out of position, and maybe make a play there towards the plant there in service at the door. If they can get that plant off and keep Glaz alive and just keep Glaz on a long angle there, it's going to be pretty hard for these defenders to retake the bomb site.
Recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
The Echo is in an interesting position, considering the fact that he is playing inside of service, behind the refrigerator. They opened that wall last time. If they get that wall open effectively, the Echo might look to be in a little pinch.
And the Doc with the first kill onto the Thatcher. Guessing that
Big
was on
kill
the
there
window.
on the Thatcher. Is going to be able to not deny it as much utility, so they're going to again have to go in and use that IQ, which is going to be pretty difficult, as the IQ is probably going to have to expose herself to most of this equipment to be able to get the equipment out of the way effectively.
Oh, but that does not really matter because the Mute's going to get the kill onto Thermite, so that's denying any type of hard breach. And the Mute's going to challenge the Glaz and is actually going to get the kill on the Glaz run out from the front door. Leaving just two attackers, a Jackal and an IQ.
Defender is exposed.
Cav is taking initiative in this round, trying to keep his team up.
Jackal is going to get the kill onto Jaeger. Does see the head of the Doc. Takes a few shots. Does get Yokai as well. Doc's going to make a push. Jackal seems to be in trouble here. Doc's going to dock up real quick. He can't go for a push here. Doesn't land any shots on the Jackal. Jackal's very weak. Does go for the wallbang. Does get it. 2 pro for you. Wins the defending round. That was a lot better hold from Fracture there. Match point.
It seems like they adjusted well.
Fracture just needs one more round to close this game out here on KriM. It's got a tall task ahead here for KriM, but we're hoping they can just keep their heads in it. Try to switch up some things here, maybe switch around some operators to get some more heavy entry fragging done here to try to open up some more lines of sight and more routes into the bomb sites to see if they can get that down. So let's see if KriM can make the epic comeback here, as they are down 3 rounds with Fracture just needing one more to close this one out.
With that being said, there's little room for area by KriM.
Looks like Fracture's going to be going for a penthouse theater hold once again.
Pick here and the Caviera. I haven't seen much of that either. Maybe this Caviera is going to be she's going to be the swing operator in this round, definitely for sure. If she can get a down, and usually when the enemy team knows there is a Caviera, they probably should double up here and just make sure they're droning extra careful so that way they don't get interrogated. That's going to be a crucial give a few seconds there that they are going to be compromised if they do get interrogated, and that's definitely going to slow down the attack even more. So you're curious to see here if this Caviera is going to either get first blood or get first blooded.
Attackers
the trade is key in this round.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it. A bomb has been located.
Jaeger looking onto the main window. Doesn't know there's a defender to his right, but could get a kill if he does spot him. Gonna get droned out. Bandit holding a long angle. Does see the head, but doesn't take a shot. Jackal is right behind him in the wall.
Bomb located by attackers.
Ash is gonna be, and Prideful is gonna be the first kill, or get the first kill in the round onto I'm Poppy. Twitch may go. Oh, Twitch is gonna get ran on out by the Jaeger, and Jaeger's gonna get the Twitch. He's going to expose himself though, so the attacking team is going to know he's going to be running in through the front door. Jackal's got some footprints here. He's going to scan the dock. And they're going to work on getting this VIP door open, VIP wall open. And Prideful is going to get another kill. Ash is going to challenge and does not get the Jaeger. Jaeger does get the Ash. Yokai knows there's someone in the hallway. And down goes the Jaeger, just leaving it all up to Echo, and the attackers win the round.
Good round there for KriM, keeping themselves alive in this game here, as the round count is now going to be 6-4. So now you're only down 2 rounds. So this is where you take a step back as a team, realize, hey, we're doing something here and it's working. They just got to figure out what exactly it is that they are doing right here, and to bring in these next 2 rounds back. See if they can keep this momentum swing going here and close out this game.
What do you think is the key to get them the tie here in this next coming rounds?
I think they're definitely going to have to make sure that they are droning for one another and just making sure that they are playing trades here on this defensive attack. They can't lose sight at the task at hand. They're needed to focus on the little things that often go overlooked in these siege matches. Make sure that you are droning and making sure you're knowing exactly where these defenders are, where it is that they can rotate and push the site or hit flanks. Make sure they are covering their flanks and watching lines of sight for one another. And just some good team gameplay here is going to be the most important thing on here. We see that they have a Thatcher, a Thermite, and a Habana, so they are going to have lots of utility here to try to break this penthouse theater hold from the defenders in Fracture.
Bomb located by attackers.
Defenders are going to go for another penthouse theater hold. Looks like they're going to bring the bandit to try and stop the wall from getting open.
10 seconds remaining.
In this situation, I would like to see the Zofia be playing on penthouse
5
window.
seconds left.
Our utility is a lot more usable to
Attackers
say
recovered the bomb
playing on their
diffuser.
window
Attackers'
more than the
objective is
Twitch.
to defuse a bomb.
No, I'm
Which
very
they did not
surprised
bring
that
this round.
the first round they blew that hole into the side wall there from theater to watch the window. They haven't done it since.
One way KriM can adjust here is take their Thermite and push them up the main stairs and get theater wall, and then they can rotate around to VIP. That applies a lot more pressure. They're forcing their way into VIP. That's an easier plan, easy frags for the attacking team.
Yes, especially with that Hibana there as well, that can open up the VIP wall. That leaves 2 lines of sight here that the defenders are going to have to focus, and they're both on opposite ends of the objective. So it's going to be really hard there for the defenders to defend if they're having to constantly look back and forth at 2 angles. So we're curious to see if the attackers here can make a good pinch here and get this next round win.
Bandit being droned out by the Thermite. Did see him there for a split second, landed a few shots on him, but not enough to take too much health from him. They are going to spot the bandit in VIP. Continuously tagging him. It looks like Jackal got the footsteps of the dock, I'm assuming?
Think here if you're KriM on attack there with that constant ping on Bandit. You would like to see maybe a frag actually come out of that. You're just kind of wasting time there pinging that Bandit as you see that he's not been moving. He's just keeping his presence in VIP. So if you're attacking and you're constantly pinging, you really need to make sure that you can get some good crossfire and get that pick down and get another operator down to get into this attack here and plant the bomb.
And just kills coming left and right from the attacking team.
Was on VIP balcony with the
all up to the pulse here. A 1v4 situation. He's gonna get one.
once again, KriM looks destined to take this round.
And KriM does take the round 11.
Interesting game here as KriM is making the comeback. Now, if you're fractured, just like I said about KriM a few rounds ago, you got to take a step back here and realize, hey, something is not going right here. They're constantly winning rounds, and now is a 6-5 round count. So you got to be a little bit nervous here if you're fractured. You definitely do not want to throw this game away, as you had a 3-round lead in this game. Fractured really needs to hunker down, make sure they're winning their gunfights, make sure that they're constantly on cams, getting information from one another, and making sure that these attackers do not find the weak point in their hold, and they can get this last round out of the way and close this game. The longer you leave KriM into this game, the more momentum they're building, the more kills they're going to start getting, and the harder your job is going to be as a defender.
Great play here by Fractured, stepping away from Penthouse. They've lost that defensive site
Attackers need
twice
to
in a
locate
row.
and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Looks to be doing everything correct
Attackers have
to
discovered
get
the
them this
location of a bomb.
tie at the most.
So it looks like they're going to be going for the bar holds here.
Bomb located by
Very
attackers.
surprising. We haven't seen this come out yet. Curious to see how Fractured is going to be handling this.
Seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are heading
Super
out to
for you
defuse
is
the bomb.
looking out towards the front window. Hopefully they get a spawn peek. Rook as well going for a spawn peek, but taking a lot of damage. Looks like Rook is going for a reset here. Yes, the smoke will be resetting Rook, getting him back up to that 50 health.
Again here, interesting sight pick in the bars. You got to think here, they have Echo and Rook with the ACOG, so you wonder if they're going to be able to stay patient and not overexpose themselves to the attackers here. They really need to make sure that they're playing their lives so that when the later half of this round comes, they can stay up to try to deny this plan as much as possible, especially with the momentum that KriM is getting here on these attacks. So curious to see if they can maintain composure, maintain their patience, and win this round and close the game.
Zofia with
Can we get a
two
peek of the scoreboard
crazy
here?
kills. 2 kills on the round, onto the Vigil and onto Bandit here. Looking like they're going to bring some vertical pressure. And the Rook is going to go down to the Thatcher. Leaving it a 2v4 right now, and the Thatcher's gonna go down to the Jaeger. Jaeger has very low health though. 1 shot and he's done.
Things are heating up here for KriM.
Rounds are getting very intense, especially with a 6-5 round count.
Plant is going down by Thermite inside Sunrise Bar. No one's gonna stop him.
Attackers activating diffuser.
And now the defenders do have to go for a retake. A 2v3 situation.
KriM here just needs to hold angles.
And the
Seem to be
Yokai
playing
Echo is
well.
gonna go down.
Oh, not getting a little over aggressive. Great job by KriM there. Bringing it back, being down on 3 rounds. Excellent job.
It looks like we will be seeing an overtime here in this game from Fractured and KriM. Now, Orphan, if you're Fractured, what do you have to do here to close this game out?
If I'm fractured, I'd probably regroup up with my teammates and try to figure out a strat here that, you get multiple kills and, you know, get things going, get the ball rolling again. You had a big lead and then all of a sudden you just lose it towards the very end.
I agree completely there.
Curious to see if Fractured can get this win that I feel like should have been theirs a long time ago, but KriM is rolling with momentum right now. You gotta wonder, is KriM gonna get this comeback? If you're Fractured, you gotta regain, like you said. You gotta just figure out something to try to at least stall these rounds out. KriM had very, very good awareness there on defense that they were making Fractured push with such little time left on the clock. So curious to see if Fractured can actually do the same here. Just get these guys later on in the round to try to push, and that way everything's a little bit more hectic and they can get these kills.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left.
Forcing to bury attacker favorite site.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Done a great job
Attackers'
winning their
objective
attacks
is
like
to
they're
defuse
supposed
the bomb.
And Notable did the same. Or Fractured did the same, excuse me.
Looks like the attackers are going to make a push from the back towards the blue bars in order to try and attack this kitchen site. They also brought the buck to bring some destruction from up top, I'm assuming. They did drone out the Doc, who is playing Sunrise right now. See if a push comes from it. Nope, looks like they're going to fall off. Not challenge him at all. Like Thermite and IQ are finally going to try and challenge this Doc here in Sunrise Bar, try and flush him out, try and get the first kill. But Jaeger is actually going to come in and get the kill on IQ with a very large flank. Jaeger playing Courtyard right now, trying to get that crossfire onto the Thermite. Actually, nope, just going to get a heal from the Doc. Finally going to give us some destruction above, and does not see the Maestro. He's actually going to miss his shots onto the Maestro and not kill him at all. It does take him down to 75 health. He's going to be cooking a nade. And the Jaeger's actually going to clean up the buck here upstairs in Penthouse.
Jaeger's really doing a good job here of just roaming around the map, wasting time for the attackers and making his presence felt all throughout the map.
But Roman is finally going to take down Doc, who's been sitting in Sunrise Bar here for pretty much the whole round. Let's see if he can pick out. He does see the Jaeger. Might be able to get a kill here. Prideful is going to do. He does see some. Prideful does see someone. Looks like the Thatcher. He's gonna fall
Bomb
back.
located by attackers.
Make a push forward, and he does not get the Thermite. I thought he would have had him there with a pre-fire. Misses his shots. Thermite very low HP, less than 25. Unpoppy's actually gonna get the kill there. Onto the smoke.
15 seconds remaining. Attackers drop the diffuser.
Maestro had to drop the bomb. But attackers do end up coming up as victors this round.
Nice guy, if you're Fractured here, you gotta be feeling pretty good here as you do finally get another round win under your belt. If you're Fractured, what do you have to do to continue to close this game out? Alrighty, good talk there from Nice Guy. Orphan, I'll ask you the same question. If you're Fractured here, what do you need to do to continue to close this game out as you finally get another round win on the board after this long comeback from the team of KriM?
I feel it's just, proper droning, working as a team. Once again, not taking on the single gunfights, trying to get some crossfire. Definitely be watching for a roamer here. The Jaeger did play a big part, getting a few kills on the roam, but in the end did get picked up there by the Thermite.
The big thing to note there in that round was they did win their attack. Now they have to go into defense. Now it's up to KriM to win their
Attackers
attack
need to locate and defuse
and
bombs.
push this to double overtime.
Now, if you're KriM, you also have to be feeling really good here on the attacking side. This is where the comeback did begin here, was while you're attacking. Now, we do see that the pressure is going to be on here, as this could be the game here. They're going to have the Zofia and the Jackal here. Zofia's going to be a good operator just to clear out some utility and just try to stun the defensive operators. Jackal obviously has the ability to track the defender, so Jackal could negate the roam of the Jaeger. That's going to be a big kill, as we've seen the Jaeger for both sides making a huge impact on this game of just wasting time and making his presence felt on this map. So we're closing down to the final seconds here, and we'll see what is going to happen in this
Attackers have recovered
round.
their diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Jackal also actually anticipating someone playing in hookah. Might get the kill. Does damage the... Oh, he does not damage the Doc. The Doc does give some damage onto the Jackal. Then Unlimited was the first frag of the round onto the Mute. That's the Zofia. Definitely putting a Claymore there, watching for that flank. But Baker is playing on site. Or fractured.
Closing into about 2 minutes left on this round here. The action should start to be picking up here in this game. As again, KriM on the attack are going to have the man advantage going in. We'll see if they can continue to steamroll Fractured here on this defense.
Which they will be able to, partner, because the Zofia does take out Doc that was sitting in the Sunrise bar. And they also have the smoke down to very low
It's a
HP.
great pick.
Prideful with the kill onto the smoke to finish him off. Leaving just the Jaeger and the Echo.
Once again, KriM is looking destined to win this round.
Jaeger Zofia. But the Echo does get a kill onto the IQ. Zofia again with the kill onto the Jaeger. Looks like the plant will be going down, but it does not matter. Jackal's going to come in and win the attacking round.
Boys,
It's going the distance!
7 round count. If you're fractured, oh man, I don't know, you got to be feeling a little bit down on yourself. This game should have been closed out a long time ago, but if you're KriM, you have a lot of momentum going into this last and final round. As you said, Nice, they seem destined to not let this game slip from their fingers. This is going to be a true test to see who wants this game more. Nice. What do you got to do here to close this game out for either side? Dude, looks like Nice just wants to dodge my questions here again on this stream here. Must not like me anymore. It's quite unfortunate. So, again, Orphan will bring it to you. Final round of the game. What do both teams need to make sure they do to close this game out and secure the win?
That's going to be a tough one, partner, because, you know, with, like I said before, Fracture had a big map, or big round advantage on top of KriM, and KriM has just come back
Attackers need
like
to locate and
roaring
defuse
fire.
bombs.
So, I'm assuming what's best to do is just try and communicate as a team, work together, and just try and get kills together.
Bomb located by attackers.
Utilize droning, really. That'd probably be another thing.
One thing, again, to notice is KriM is actually going to be on defense and getting a lot of their wins on attack. So curious to see if they can bring that attacking momentum onto the defensive side here, as they're going to have the Smoke, Maestro, Jaeger, Doc, and the Castle. Doc is going to be again, another good pick on this side, as he can hold those long angles with the ACOG. I do like the Dog pick over Rook. Rook does have good utility in the Rook armor, but all you do with Rook is you really just get down. Dog has good utility to also heal the opponents in the middle of the round and get an instant revive if necessary. So Dog is going to be a huge pick here. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with the Castle and denying this defense here. I think Castle is going to be the big swing operator here in this defensive round if you are KriM.
I'm very curious if they're going to be able to drone out this Jaeger, who is just chilling up top. Looks like he's going to be going for a flank here. He may do a run out. He, in fact, is going to do a run out.
Defender has been discovered.
very, very unfortunate that he was not able to land that kill on the Ash. Was able to take some
Very
damage
risky
from
play running out as well with the 7-7 round count. He must be feeling himself, man, to be doing a play like that. But again, this match is going down to the wire. I can't believe that we're in 7-7, especially after how the beginning of this round went.
Doc's still going to be playing here in Sunrise, holding this, not a very long angle, but watching the door, see if anybody's going to come in. He is probably going to be droned out here. Attackers are going to know that Doc is going to be sitting in
Attackers have
Sunrise.
dropped the bomb diffuser.
Thermite very low. Actually, he is down. Going to go for the revive here, hopefully get him up, then back at 50 health.
Cover the bomb diffuser. Attackers dropped the
Looks like we're
diffuser.
going to be closing into just a
Attackers have
minute
recovered
left
their
into this
diffuser.
final round of this intense match between KriM and Fracture. Let's see how this one pans out and who wants the victory more.
See if this Jaeger can get a late flank onto somebody not paying attention, but they are waiting for him. Ash 2 Pro for you is going to take down the Jaeger. Says she's going to take down 2 Pro for you, so that's Castle getting the trade on there to the Ash.
Someone on defense got to make a play to win this round. Win the game.
But Thatcher is going to take out the Castle.
Interesting to note that the first frag in this round did not happen until 53 seconds left on the clock. Both teams really feeling the pressure at this last round.
IQ's going to get the Maestro. The plant is going to go down, but it does not matter because Buck is going to clean up the dock in Sunrise.
What a game. What a game. It went the distance. 15 rounds.
We're watching the
Unfortunately-
CS game here, man. Holy crap, 15 rounds.
Unfortunately, KriM could not lock it out as they took it the distance. 15 rounds.
Nonetheless, a great game by both teams here. KriM looked like they were down and out for the majority of this match, able to bring it to the comeback. Definitely KriM was the heavier hitting team on the attack rounds. Would have been curious to see if maybe they could have got another attack, if they probably would have been able to close this game out. Nonetheless, a great game by both of these teams, and what a great match to put on for these fans.
So with the second game of CCL R6 coming to a close, we seem to be getting ready for our next game.
Are we going to have a post-game interview?
They did not say. I say we can hit up Discord and see if somebody wants to do an interview really quick. Or actually, if you want to go into game chat and see if somebody from Fracture would like to do an interview, that'd probably be quicker.
In that fucking kitchen push a few rounds ago, you scared the shit out of me, dude. I thought once I got that Thatcher,
when I was jumping
I
through
was
garden.
like, no, I was in my S show. You killed me on the inside. You scared the absolute
I don't think
shit
it was
out of
me
me,
then,
dude.
But
I was like, yeet, Thatcher
oh, no,
dead.
it was
and
me.
then
That
fucking
was me. Yeah.
Thermite pops up, and I'm like, ah.
And whoever was that mute, he was throwing a C4, and I was like, "What is this man's doing?" And I just popped him.
Dude, for real, dude, I was fucking pissed, dude. He didn't hear our callouts, bro. And I was like, God damn, bro. I was like, damn, that's tough.
Hey, does
I wish
someone
I
want
could
to do
hug
an
all of you
interview or no?
physically.
Huh?
Is there going to be a post-game interview or no?
I mean, if you want, you could interview whoever.
Yeah.
To be honest, who lost that game? Let's be honest, bro.
What?
Hey, bro,
I mean,
bro.
we
We
did.
can't listen, bro. Listen, bro. I won that shit, bro. 12 kills.
Actually, we're just going to end the stream right there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining in, and we'll catch you on the next one.